So good day everyone, welcome back to today's class where we're going to be looking at study session 4 titled software development process. So the learning outcome for this study session includes to understand the software development process, learn about software licensing and intellectual property rights, realize also the significance of software security and intellectual property rights. So as a way of introduction, software, as we were able to establish, is a set of instructions, that computers follow for tasks, to carry out tasks, and its advancements requires careful consideration. So without such, computers would not exist, like WhatsApp and even Facebook. So process of software development. Software development is a structured approach to creating computer programs or systems. So like building something from scratch in the digital world. The process or procedure involves, careful planning, designing, coding, testing, deploying, and then maintaining or maintenance of the software applications. Software licensing and intellectual property rights. The term software licensing is more or less a contractual agreement between end users and software publishers, thereby outlining conditions for software usage. So there are actually two main types. We have the proprietary source and then we have the open source. So the proprietary source is where the publisher has exclusive rights, and then the open source software tend to allow users to use, distribute and modify the software without charge or charges. Intellectual property is designed to protect creative works. So this includes copyright protection for software code and documentation, as well as patents, for original or inventive software features. Significance of software security and intellectual property rights. So software security is crucial for protecting software from unauthorized access, misuse, and even modifications. So as well as protecting sensitive data from hackers and theft of intellectual property. So to avoid vulnerabilities, we advise that software are required to be kept up to date. The user should also use secure coding practices, use authentication and access controls, conduct regular security audits, and educate users on safe software practices, such as not clicking suspicious links or downloading from untrusted sources. So summary of study session 4. So in summary, developers, firms, and individuals in the technology sector must have thorough grasps of software development process, licensing and intellectual property rights. So navigating these factors correctly ensures that software is generated, disseminated, and protected in a legally, compliant and effective manner. So as such, it tends to encourage innovation while protecting rights and interests of usage. So the self-assessment questions for study session 4. So we have SAQ 4.1, state any software development process. SAQ 4.2, differentiate between proprietary software and open source software. SAQ 4.3, state 3 methods that can be used to avoid software vulnerability.